Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go. Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Juke the defender. He's out in the clear. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Again, it's Spiller. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
13.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Jackson throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. As the open man downfield. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots pull out in front further, 13-zip. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
Okay, ready? They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's Spiller. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Peyton going to look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the pistol, they run with Spiller. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. On 3rd down, it's Manning. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will score! Has a touchdown! Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Ready.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Fields from the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he will have the Commanders' first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, Fields. And open downfield, it's Johnson. He is in. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. To the air, it's Peyton. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Spiller. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it for the score. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it, and his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's into space past the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Spiller. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They go play action with Manning. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
First down. Fields. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Here we go. Good.
Throwing is Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Commanders are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the air is Manning. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So we at halftime here at Wembley in the latest installment of the NFL International Series. As we head back stateside to Orlando, Florida, check in with Jonathan Coachman. The coach has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. First and 10.
Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Fields from the gun on third down. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run, it's Spiller, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Manning. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Back to throw is Manning. He's got his receiver. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. On the play fake, here's Manning. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Manning. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. To the goal line and in for the touchdown. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Manning. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
His drive will start on the ground. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Up. Go.
Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. All right.
Now a run on 1st down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Fields now on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Yep. Yep.
Now Fields. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Spiller. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Spiller. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now, Manning. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards for the touchdown. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Okay.
Here's Fields. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
Don't jump.
Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
EQ. Okay.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 18 card. 18 card. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Manning. He's going to air one out right away. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Peyton going to look to throw. Quick throw. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right to the air to open this one up. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with the sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
Finds the in route complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Throwing is Manning. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devin Hester.